Hey, good morning, everyone. You're here with Ashley and Goran, the Kickdawgz from Kickdawgz. Thank you for joining us on a Sunday for our European football live show. Ashley, I know it's not 3 a.m., but what time is it there now?
8. So
That's much better than 3, I would say.
yeah, just a little bit better. I was still tired, but because I'm still jet lagged. But yeah, I'll take 8 o'clock over 3 o'clock any day.
Oh, yeah. What's the weather like in Alabama now?
This thing is like 60-ish, so it's nice. I don't know what that is again.
Okay, that would be probably
20?
around 15, I would say. 15 Celsius.
There you go.
There you go. That's
It's
a
nice.
perfect weather almost.
hmm
How did your day go yesterday with your bets?
Yeah, it went well. When I would lose one, I would throw another one up there. So yeah, I think I ended up like 4 units or something, but I don't even remember every match that I played because I got so mad over that Empoli match being a goalless draw again in Serie A. So yeah, I think it ended up like almost 4 units or something like that.
So
Or
successfully chasing losses, I guess, yesterday.
no, I what I do is I have a list, right, like of all the ones that I like, and then I narrow it down. So if there's some are tough to leave off, 'cause you don't want to go too high volume. But yeah, so I go through the list when I have a loss, and I'm like, screw it, I'm gonna go for this one that I took off my list. Good morning, Gilda.
Morning, Gilda. Do you got any games kicking off now at 9 a.m.?
That's what I was just looking at. I started to take Brentford on a draw no bet, but West Ham is one of those teams that's like they'll suck for a while, but then they can play well. But Brentford played lights out. Also started to take Ericsson to score because that guy has been super hot.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't made a play. I'm thinking about taking Liverpool on the double chance because I could kind of see a draw in that one. Yeah, but I don't think I'm on anything that's going as of right now. I certainly wish I was leaning towards Lazio. I wish I would have gone with that. I saw
Yeah,
it.
they won 4-1, right?
Yeah.
I do have something starting now at 9 a.m. I'm just going to check what. Oh, I have Sassuolo over 2.5 in a double with Leipzig and Hoffenheim over 2.5.
Oh, that's starting now. Well, yeah, of course I'm on that one. That's
That's
well.
that's my premium.
What is yours on
What,
Sassuolo? Your premium?
Sassuolo over 2.5 and Leipzig Hoffenheim over 2.5.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So hopefully that's gonna be a nice winner.
Yeah, and then I have. Well, we have on our Twitter
Twitter
double.
double, yeah.
Yeah, Sassuolo and Atalanta both teams to score. I also have that as a double in a premium. So
Nice.
hopefully Sassuolo will do what they do, which is score and concede.
Let's
For
see.
anybody that wants to bet it, live bet it, if you can grab over like 3.5 corners for Atalanta's team total at a decent price, I think that's a good bet. They usually get a decent amount of corners. Good
I don't
morning.
think we should wait for long for goals here,
For Sassuolo?
eh? Yeah.
No, I was saying if they wanted to live bet corners for
Yeah, I
Atalanta.
know, I know. And
Yeah, I hope we don't have to wait long for goals. I'm hoping they start fast.
Sassuolo already has a corner in third minute.
Do they? Okay,
Yeah.
good. And they have everyone. Is Skamaka? He's starting, right?
Let's see. I think
I
so.
hope they have Raspadori, Berardi, and Skamaka also.
Yeah, they are all in.
Okay, good.
And Zapata, Miranchuk, Pasalic, Pessina for Atalanta. Let's see who's starting for Napoli because Napoli game has started. Oh, actually, it's not started yet as well, but it should start now any second.
Yeah,
They're
that gets
playing against
really stood
Fiorentina.
out. Good morning, William, Sean, and then my dad who's sitting right next to me. Um,
Osimhen is in though for
oh
Napoli.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at that one, and then it's like kind of like both teams to score, but kind of like I don't know. I can't make heads or tails of Fiorentina right now. If they were playing, like they were not only with Vlahovic, but right after he left when Piatek was playing really well, I would be all over both teams to score. I don't know. My lean would kind of be Napoli, but I can see a draw. So I just stayed away from that one. I would take a shot at maybe Osimhen to score
I
anytime.
like the price of Napoli at home. It was like minus 130 ish or something like that. But
Yeah,
I think that they are the better team overall, and not by a little bit. I think they're the better team by
yeah, they
quite a
are.
bit, and they have gotten once again close to the top spot. So it would be a real shame if they lost some points here against Fiorentina at home. So
And my Sassuolo already have a shot on target, so
yeah,
they're
they do.
um yeah, I think you're right. I mean, Napoli, they're definitely the better team, and better defense. And with Osimhen back, yeah, I think if I were going to take a swing at it, it would either be him to score or for them to win. But like I said, Fiorentina, they haven't really been scoring, so it's kind of like you're waiting for them to, have a game where they break out a little bit.
Yeah, our video parlay has kicked off as well with that Sassuolo game. We have BTTS on that one, and then we have Saint Gilloa to win and over 1.5, and we have Barcelona on the money line in that game. So that was like plus 208 parlay that we have on the video.
Is that the third one we have? It was Barcelona money line.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sean. So Liverpool and Manchester City. I'm not on that one, but I might be. That's a super interesting matchup to me. Like numbers wise, because that's the way that I usually make my final decision is just strictly based on numbers. They're both scoring over 2 and both conceding less than 1. So their numbers are almost identical. There's no way really to separate them just based on stats. So when that's the case, I kind of like getting that free half goal with Liverpool, getting them at that plus 0.5. So it's the same thing as a double chance, right? Because I could kind of see these teams canceling each other out and it ending in a draw. And if you take that plus half goal with Liverpool, then if it draws, you win, and if you win, you win. So, yeah, that would be my lean is Liverpool with the plus 0.5, or just take a trusty goal scorer like, Salah or something, but he's probably super
is
expensive.
he a trusty goal scorer?
Well, I mean, I still think he is like because he hasn't been scoring that much lately. And I think that, you know what I mean? Just people, guys who are that good are typically, when they hit a slump, they're going to break out with a
He
bang.
hasn't scored in his last 5 games.
Yeah, which to me makes him a play on, but I'm contrarian like that.
Uh,
Your ex-girlfriend threw a curse at you? Help him break the losing streak, Goran. Good morning, Michael.
we'll do our best, Groovy, to get you out of this curse you're in.
Good morning, Chad and Michael. Yeah, if you're listening on the road, you better just be listening and not watching. I've heard that's the best way to do with me and Goran anyway, so you don't have to look at it, it's just listen.
Speak for yourself.
It's a little bit more pleasant.
Anyways, I wanted to talk a bit more about this Manchester City and Liverpool game and how much is actually at stake in this game and how like if you look at these teams, like there's literally not that much separating them right now.
Right.
Manchester City 70 scored goals, 18 conceded goals, and Liverpool 77 scored goals and 20 conceded goals. This is basically identical. Like I mean, both teams pretty solid defensively right now. I would say that Manchester City might have been a bit more consistent defensively throughout the season, but I would say that Liverpool has been much more effective when it comes to scoring goals than Manchester City was. But it doesn't seem like that when you look at the numbers. Just I don't know. If you watch some of their games, you see how many chances does Manchester City need to score a goal compared to Liverpool, right? Manchester City needs at least 3 or 4 good chances to score a goal on most of the games, I would say. But if they're in the mood, they need one chance to score 2 goals. Like it's crazy how it's just the tactics they use because they don't use the kind of like a usual number 9 striker. That's not what Guardiola does with his teams, and but still they're scoring a lot of goals.
Yeah, So what you're talking about so then Manchester City has a little bit better of a shot conversion rate, right? It's like they don't need as many chances.
Liverpool does. Liverpool does.
But then it comes down to like you were kind of picking on Salah, which is true. I mean, and not only has he not scored, he's actually missed. What could have been like a couple of for him typically an easy make. Um, so yeah, I with everything like you're talking about that's at stake here, I don't know. I think both teams. It's a weird one where I could see it going either way. I could see goals because both of these offenses are so high powered, but their defenses are so good too. That I could see kind of like a tight, cagey affair. That's why I have no idea as far as the total. I don't even have a lean towards under or over. Typically, with good defenses, you would lean under, but it's hard, right, with so much firepower out there. So when I cannot make that much of a separation between teams, I typically lean draw, but I hate betting draws. So if you're going to give me balanced teams and give me half of a goal head start with a team that's just as talented, then I'll take it.
I'm just looking at the schedules here, and yes, both teams are playing in the Champions League next week. They are still in that competition now. They are playing against each other in the FA Cup finals as well, Manchester City and Liverpool. But as far as the EPL schedule goes, so Manchester City is playing against Brighton, Watford. Those are their home games. Leeds United on the road, Newcastle at home, West Ham on the road, and Aston Villa at home in the last round.
Yeah.
Now, I would say that's a decent schedule for Manchester City. And I would say it's a lot easier than Liverpool's schedule is because Liverpool is playing in the EPL against Manchester United. They're playing against Everton. They're playing against Newcastle on the road. Against
Wait. What's the first one you said? Manchester United?
Yeah.
I hope you don't consider that a difficult match.
You know what? It's a big game, and I know that United has been crap in this season. They have been. But in a big game, big teams usually step up. I'm not saying Liverpool's not going to win or that game or anything like that, but
I think
I think it's going to be a tough game.
Well, I was watching a breakdown on a show about it the other day, and they were talking about kind of what we've been saying for the last couple of months. Man United, obviously, their players don't even like each other, right? It's like there's something wrong in the locker room. There's something wrong on the field. They don't play hard for each other. So that's just a sidebar for me. I would be surprised if Liverpool doesn't donkey stomp them. And I hope they do.
I know that people are expecting that, but I'm not so sure, to be honest. I think it's going to be a hard game for them. And
We'll go heads up on that one.
you got to understand that Manchester United is still fighting for the Champions League, and they are not going to go out against Liverpool and lose 5-0.
Oh, I don't think I don't think they'll lose 5-0, but they don't stand a chance with the Liverpool's fighting for something. Man United are busy fighting each other internal problems. So yeah, I mean they have talent on that squad, obviously. I mean, you look at their payroll, but yeah, I think Liverpool will make a statement in that one. That'll be a fun heads up match for me and you. And thanks, Ruby. Yeah, no one trusted my Juventus pick yesterday because I know they have been struggling and they weren't that huge favorites. But yeah, they got us a late one and did come through. I liked them in that spot yesterday.
Let's see what else we got going on today. Norwich City score against Burnley, actually. So
all of my little Norwich score.
They are now leading 1-0. Do they still have a chance to save themselves?
Oh man.
Theoretically, yeah, but
you think so?
Well, theoretically, yeah, but they would need at least 4 wins in their last few games. So that's
so no, basically, yeah. I mean, I love Norwich. I started watching them and I started liking them when they were in the championship level. So then they got promoted and I was all excited, even though I didn't expect them to do well. But I'm kind of excited for them to go back down so they'll be good again, because I loved betting on them in the England Championship, but they just don't have the money and the talent to compete in the Premier League, which sucks. But so Sean says, let's test our morning soccer wisdom. Who we have, Fenerbahce or Galatasaray?
Fenerbahce, because Galatasaray sucked this season.
Yeah, I mean, all of those Turkish Super League teams that I usually love betting are kind of struggling, but lately I have been taking them. Yeah, I would would shoot for value on that. Probably take Fenerbahce to win and both teams to score, or maybe just Fenerbahce's team total. But yeah, Galatasaray good but weird, struggling. So hope.
Fenerbahce is still at the top of the table. No, they are not. They are. Oh, Trabzonspor is first. Galatasaray is 13th this season. That's crazy.
Yes, that's very weird.
I'd go with Fenerbahce because they are chasing the Champions League spot. So
we have no goals in the Sassuolo match yet.
it's been 10 minutes. 15.
No, it's the 15th minute, and
So
there should be a goal already.
it's gonna be fine.
Okay.
What did I want to say? I don't know. Now. I lost my train of thought here.
You were talking about Liverpool's schedule that they have left.
Yeah, I just wanted to say it's a bit harder than the City's schedule is, but if any team doesn't have to be afraid of anyone, it's Liverpool because they have been outstanding throughout the entire season, and they have caught up to Manchester City after being 13, 14 points behind. So it's gonna be an exciting finish to the EPL this season.
Yeah, it is going to be. It's going to be an exciting finish to Serie A also. But yeah, I don't watch a lot of EPL matches, but I'm definitely interested to see. I think that Liverpool Man City match is going to be fantastic because, man, like you said, numbers, talent wise, everything else. When you have two balanced teams, like who gets the upper hand in that one? I'd be interested to see who controls possession. I know Man City's used to doing that. So yeah, it'll be a very interesting match for sure.
Now, Ashley, we have a Bundesliga game kicking off. Bochum and Leverkusen in about 13 minutes or so. The lineups, we have Patrick Schick, we have Diaby, we have Demirbay and Paulinho leading the charge for Leverkusen. And Bochum, if I told you the players, you probably wouldn't know them. But I would say that's their strongest lineup coming out. And they have been playing pretty well as of late. They have some wins, they won some points. And overall, their season has been quite a success for a newcomer. They have stayed far away from the relegation zone. They will be playing in the Bundesliga next season as well. Any thoughts on that game?
I'm not on that one, but yeah, I mean, it's unusual, but I agree with everything you just said. Bochum was a team that I loved betting in Bundesliga too, and yeah, they.
It looks like Ashley's internet is a bit glitchy right now.
God damn it! Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
You can't see me?
We can see you too. It's a bit glitchy, though. What? We can see you.
Is it frozen or is it okay?
It was frozen, but it's okay now.
Okay, just enough time for me to say GD. Okay. Anyway, what the hell was I saying?
Bochum,
Oh yeah, Bochum. I laid off of Leverkusen for a little bit when Florian Wirtz went down and Patrick Schick were out. I kind of think they're a play on team again now that Patrick Schick is back. I'm not on that one, but I mean I like Leverkusen there, but I do think that Bochum score, so maybe a BTTS and over or Leverkusen to win and both teams to score. I'm not on that one personally though. Just because with Schick just coming back.
Yeah, I decided to skip that game as well. Good morning, Ali. Good morning. Who else? I want to say good morning to the new member, Bradley. Thank you for joining us and supporting us. Nice to have you here.
Yes, welcome, Bradley. We appreciate that.
I do like BTTS, and over in that Leverkusen game. It's surprisingly, Leverkusen is not as big as favorite as you would expect. Only minus 110.
Right.
So that kind of tells you that the books are expecting Bochum to put up a fight here and to probably even score a goal because BTTS is minus 175, which usually is not.
What is BTTS and over 2.5?
You're getting it minus 106 right now.
Yeah, that's a really good price. I mean, if you guys paid any attention and saw, what Bochum did to Bayern Munich, and that was not fluke either. I mean, they whipped them from start to finish. So yeah, I would not be surprised. I would be more surprised if Bochum doesn't score than if they do. So I like both teams to score and over, and that's a great price. I mean, we all know Bundesliga has been so weird, just oddly low scoring. But yeah, I would take a shot at both teams to score and over in that one.
Yeah, we have 3 games going on in the Serie A right now, guys. All three are still 0-0. It's 20th minute. Napoli dominating Fiorentina. They have 3 shots but 0 on target. Sassuolo and Atalanta are playing against each other, I gotta say. 2 shots for Sassuolo on target, 1 for Atalanta. 3 quarters already. I think that shouldn't be much longer if we see for us to see a goal in that one.
Yeah, no goals yet in Sassuolo, but right, I'm looking at the metrics, and that is what you like to see when you're on an over or both teams to score, to already have several shots on target 20 minutes in. So that's a good sign.
No, actually, we have Eintracht Frankfurt and Freiburg in Bundesliga. That's an 11:30 a.m. game. And honestly, Eintracht is plus 150 favorite to plus 188 that Freiburg has. But I'm leaning Freiburg, to be honest, at plus 188. I think I'm taking that one on the money line.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. It's good value. I'm not on that one either. I'm just really picking my spots in Bundesliga right now. That's just another at first glance, both teams to score and over. It's hard for me to differentiate between these sides, just like it is for the books to do it, right? You're getting what, a plus 150 and plus 180. That's, kind of the book saying they don't know what the hell's going to happen either. So I would, take a goals approach rather than a side, which is what I typically do in Bundesliga. But I didn't take that either because they're both, they're so odd right now. Yesterday I did have goals in Cologne and Mainz, which ended up coming through. But if I'm not mistaken, that ended up being the only one, wasn't it? Where both teams scored and it went over, which is bizarre.
Not sure though. I think there might have been one more.
Well,
I'll look it
yeah,
up.
before they played the last one, I don't remember. But it was 4 or 5. It was
No, Hertha Berlin and Union Berlin went. Sassuolo just scored.
Sassuolo scored.
Yeah.
Yeah, and getting plus money. I think we said that on one of the shows. I think was value getting Sassuolo to score twice at plus money.
There was
Because
a
the
lot
thing
of
is,
value.
I would take Sassuolo to score twice versus Atlanta or Inter or one of the big name teams before I would like Genoa or Bologna, because this is a spot that Sassuolo loves. Unfortunately, they get a little bit lackluster against the lower teams. They seem to not care as much. But you put them up against the big name teams, they've already knocked off Inter, I think, and Atalanta. So yeah, they get up to play the big name teams. So
Oh no, goal got taken away. Fuck you.
Sassuolo's goal was taken away.
Yeah. That's
about the 10th time that's happened to me since yesterday. I'm sick of it. I mean, I'm sure it happens in all the matches I'm not on, but my God, it happens to all. But it seems like every match I'm on.
anyways, about this Eintracht game and Freiburg, Eintracht is now on a 5-game draw streak. They have tied 5 games in a row. They haven't lost in a while. Yeah, that is true. And it's been like 5 years since Freiburg has beaten them on the road. That's quite a long time. But with Eintracht playing against Barcelona last week on Thursday in the Europa League, and they're playing again against them on this upcoming Thursday, I'm kind of leaning towards Freiburg here, to be honest. I think they might be mentally exhausted right about now. Eintracht for that matter. So I might sprinkle something on Freiburg at plus 188 here.
Yeah, I can see that. I'll be pulling for you. I'm not messing with it because can make no dividing line between those two sides. So, and usually, when they say that's the case too, go for the draw. There's a lot of value in draws. I just don't like to play them. But
do you like anything in Leipzig-Hoffenheim game?
You know what I'm going to go for in that one? I'm just going to take Nkunku to score and be done with it. Yeah, I like Leipzig there, but I'm probably just going to take a goal scorer in that one.
Yeah, I'm looking at the injury report for Hoffenheim, and they have a lot of missing and suspended players. So they'll be missing some of their best assistants and goal scorers as well. Overall, I think Hoffenheim is a pretty good team, the team that can beat a lot of good teams and score a lot of goals. And they were playing pretty great for a while there, which got them to fight for the Champions League spot as well this season. But I think that Europa League is pretty much their level right now. I don't think they're good enough to reach the Champions League spot maybe next season. And Leipzig is deservedly such big favorite here, minus 225 right now. So
Swallow
I
scored again.
did they? Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
It might be the same goal that got taken away, given by the VAR.
Look at Sassuolo.
There we go.
I'm telling you guys, you take both teams to score over when they're involved. You're not going to win them all, but it's like 80, 85%. I mean, what more of a dependable number of a bet can you get than like 85%?
Yeah. Those are not easy.
That's a wagon team. You just blindly bet it. Doesn't matter who you're playing. You can bet it.
Like I said, I do like Leipzig to win at over 2.5 in this game against Hoffenheim today.
Yeah, I do like them to win too. But you know how I love to pick my spots with my goal scorers. I was kind of looking to see if I could play Mitrovic today, but no, I like Fulham today, but I've kind of laid off of them for a little while. So Ali is asking for any premiums. I'll segue into that. I have a long shot at I think it's got a decent shot of hitting, but it's close to plus 150, and that's in the Roma match. I know they've been lagging and not much to talk about, but I do like them today. So I have Roma to win and Abraham to score anytime, and that's right around plus 150.
One of my previews today is in the Norway. I have Rosenborg and Odds BK, that team, and I have both teams to score at over 2.5 in that one at minus 105. That's one of my previews. Like that.
Yeah, I think there's good value too on Rosenborg to win and both teams to score there.
You know what? I was thinking about that, and they are the favorites at home. I don't know why, because they have been in such terrible form lately. They tied against, who was it? Bodo last weekend. That was their season opener, but in the preseason they haven't won a single game, if I'm not mistaken. And Odds has been playing pretty well. They have been scoring quite a bit of goals, so I decided just to take goals in that one for that reason.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying if someone wanted to put a little on shooting for value, as far as a premium, I would put your pick for sure. Yeah, I like that one.
Lille versus Auxerre. That game has started, right? Yeah, that game has started.
Yeah, that one's in the 28th minute. Let me take a peek at the metrics for you. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I would take Lille to win, honestly.
Yeah, Lille is dominating a possession, but my God, in almost 30 minutes, there's one shot on target. Yeah, my eye wouldn't go to anything with those. I love live betting, but I take a look at corners, which there are a lot of those. The shots on target aren't impressing me there. So yeah, I have no advice for you in that one.
We have only one goal in the EPL so far, and that's Norwich who scored, which is pretty weird thing to say when you have.
Was it Pookie who scored? Let me see.
No, it wasn't Pookie.
Oh yeah,
it was Melo.
Yeah,
Pierre-Les Melo. Leicester Crystal Palace still 0-0. I'm watching that game. It's not that exciting, to be honest. And Brentford and West Ham. That's a pretty even matchup as far as I see. Brentford 2 shots on target. So I
don't know. It's my lean was Brentford on a draw, no bet, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. And this Napoli match is why I stayed away. It's kind of going how I thought. It's just, you could see under, you could see over, you could see draw. Just weird, because you don't know what Fiorentina you're getting right now.
Did you bet on Milan today, Ashley?
You know what? Did you bet on Milan today?
I did.
Well, see, why did you do that? Because now I have to pull for them. But I was hoping from their debacle of last time for them to get the shit.
Not only I bet them, I have them to win at over 2.5 goals.
You having them to win is ballsy enough. You don't even have to say anything more. Should they win here? Yes, they should. Should they have won when I bet them last time? Yes, they should have. So I do like them today. If I didn't loathe them as much as I did, as much as I do, like I love all of Serie A. They're the only team that I hate in that league. So that's my long-winded version of saying, hell no, I
You're
didn't.
such a hater.
I can't stand that team, and you're always bringing them up to me.
I gotta wake you up a little bit.
I'm awake.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, I do like them today, and I did start to bet them and put them as a premium, and then I thought, you know what? When they don't score any goals or they lose, I will just like I said last time on Twitter, so people could hear it. Never again. So I couldn't turn right around the next match and bet them, which means they'll probably win like 3 or 4-0. So you guys should bet them today, pretty much.
You know what time is actually now?
Is it time for our parlay?
Yes, it is. I gotta congratulate you on yesterday's win.
Oh yeah.
We would have both gotten it if Inter or Verona could score one more freaky goal yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually wanting, even though we rag each other. I am wanting us to both hit.
So yeah,
But if one of
let's
us
get
does have to lose, I would rather it be you.
Of course.
And you know
So
what?
nice three-legger.
Hilarious. Well, it's not gonna be hilarious. It's gonna piss me off. But Atalanta, it's like they can put up 3 or 4 goals, and then they've been involved in so many just like goalless matches lately. They better score because you guys know I love Sassuolo, but Sassuolo's defense is horrible. I just love them because they're a super fun team. Anyway, so premiums.
Let's get it on, eh?
And I'm on medication and under a lot of stress. So you have to tell me, how did we do yesterday? We're each doing a 3-legger, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, trying to think if I should be gutsy and take ooh, you know what?
You calculate your own odds.
Well, you calculate your own odds.
I will.
Let me see. Because you're getting Liverpool that +5 at a good price. So let me see what you could get them at a full +1. Liverpool. Oh, that's the FA Cup. That's the wrong one.
Fiorentina scored. I don't see it just yet, but
was it Piatek? Because that's what I'm saying.
Oh, he's on the bench.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Fiorentina did score.
Yeah, and that's what I kind of was scared of Napoli, because Fiorentina, I mean, they have, let's see, Liverpool. All right, I'm going to take Liverpool +1. And I'm going to use Bovada numbers, guys. So that's at -225.
All right. My first pick is Leipzig to Hoffenheim over 2.5.
Okay. I am going to take Roma money line.
My second pick will be St. Gilloise to win and over 2.5.
Yeah, I like that. I love that St. Gilloise team. I think you've had them in a couple of parlays. I love Slavia Prague today, but man, there's just no value to be found on them. I've broken that match down 10 different ways trying to find value to bet it. Tell me who's in. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a shot here. I'm gonna take Viking. This is in Norway Elite Syrian. I'm gonna take Viking. They're playing Ailson. Viking on the money line.
Viking on the money line?
You got a good shot to win this one. Mine are kind of tricky today, but it'll make it exciting. Yeah, because they are only minus 180 favorites. All right, so mine, the total odds are plus 203.
Whoa, that's a lot, eh? Plus 203.
Yep.
Okay, and my last pick will be Barcelona team total over 1.5.
Sean Goran, he does look confident on this, doesn't he? It's just going to make that fall that much harder. Yeah.
You're falling down today.
Yeah, that's quite possible.
Okay, so Ashley's parlay is Liverpool +1 against Manchester City, Roma moneyline, and Viking moneyline. That is in the Norway Elite Serie. Who are they playing against?
Ailson.
Okay. And my parlay is Leipzig Hoffenheim over 2.5, Saint Gilloa to win and over 2.5 goals against Beerschot. That's in the Belgian Pro League. And Barcelona team total over 1.5 against Levante on the road. And you are getting that at plus 200.
Oh, so we're right there dead even then. I like it. Yeah. I mean, hopefully we both did. I do like your picks, unfortunately.
It's 2-1 for you right now, but
yeah, Black Mamba says Udinese scored. Yeah, not surprising. They had a fantastic match in their last game. Put up the most points Udinese has probably put up all season combined. So
Leverkusen game has just kicked off.
We really need an Atalanta goal.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, what's wrong with them? If you can't score against Sassuolo, I just don't know what to tell you.
They still have time. Is there anything else you like, Ashley, today from some of those smaller leagues? I know that somebody was asking about Vitória Guimarães and Porto today in Portugal. Did you take a look at that one at all?
I did a little bit. So Guimarães, yeah, I kind of like both teams to score in that one, but I didn't make a play on it. So I don't want to, steer you towards something. I did glance at it. My eye, like both teams to score, kind of caught my eye a little bit. But yeah, I spent more time with it being Sunday with these bigger leagues playing, breaking more of those down. And like I said, I do love Slavia Prague today in that Czech league, but I think even them to win and over 2.5 is super expensive. So maybe taking their team total over 2.5. But yeah, I just left it alone.
What about Birmingham Legion against Hartford Athletic?
Birmingham Legion is actually a team in Alabama, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll take them on the money line. Whatever.
Oh yeah, they're from Alabama.
Yeah, Birmingham Legion, and that's a cool name too. Much better than the Tulsa Roughnecks or whatever the hell they are.
Or Charleston Battery.
Yeah, right. Battery, the name for the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh my god.
Usually that's not a mascot, right? It's like a conviction, but whatever. You're welcome. Thanks for joining us.
We saw that Rangers won their game earlier today in the Scottish Premiership. So the race is still on between them and Celtic. It's now 6 points difference between Celtic and Rangers.
Just I said yesterday, I told Goran, I was like, we should add one to our parlay because I really love Celtic team total over. And his words were, quote, honestly, I hate the over in that game. And just so y'all know, Celtic won 7-0.
Yeah, that was a bit of a blunder. Wait, was that the last round? Was that the last game of the season?
Was it?
Oh, yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, well, there you go. P says that they have won. And I figured they were going to anyway because
Leicester just scored.
Heads up. They Celtic it looks like just the superior team right now for a change.
I thought they're still playing. It's still kind of early to finish the season. It's only April. That's why I was a bit of shocked. Why 5 games left?
Well, hey, props to the Rangers for still coming out there yesterday and kicking butt instead of giving up. And if Atlanta doesn't score,
Although Pizza just said that there are 5 games left, but I don't see them on the schedule anywhere. That's why I'm confused right now. What's happening here?
Sean
Because it is.
play the Canadian Soccer League, Goran.
Oh man, I haven't touched that, and I don't think that the books even offer that.
I tried it. If you're talking about the one with like York United and something, I tailed some guy that loves betting that league, and yeah, that didn't go well for me. So,
Jay, we did talk about EPL. All you gotta do is kind of scroll back on our show. We can't talk about it twice. We did talk about that.
most sharps are on the under, but I don't know. I'm staying away from the total. Like Goran said, yeah, we kind of went on that one. I like Liverpool getting the plus half a goal there.
Yeah. I don't know what else. I had a game in mind that we should talk about for last couple of minutes of the time we have. As a premium, I actually have this Copenhagen and Midtjylland game in the Danish Super League. I have both teams to score an over 2.5 at nice plus 130 or something like that. Just the over 2.5 is a plus money, but I think the books are expecting kind of closed game because these two are fighting for the title. But I think that Midtjylland has to go for the win here because they are 6 points behind Copenhagen here, and if they get a win, they might have a chance at winning the title. So I expect a different game than the books do here, to be honest.
Yeah, just when you said the names of the teams, that's the first thing that my mind goes to is both teams have scored over. So if they're offering it at that plus money, I think it's worth a shot for sure.
Well, Ashley, we are coming to the end of our today's show. You got anything else to add?
Yes, I would like to say that Atlanta better score a goal in this match, and then I'm done.
Anything else? You sure?
I think I'm good.
They do have 3 corners already, though.
Yep, I told you. So you snag that. I think it was a good price over 4.5. It was like around minus 130 or something. Started to put that in a premium when I saw it, and then I was like, not enough time yet. We have to put them in a couple hours ahead. So hopefully, when I told you guys to, someone grabbed their corners.
So, are you confident in your parlay today?
No.
No?
I don't know. I mean, Viking, anything in Elite Serie, and any of those teams can beat the other one on a given day.
Are they playing at home?
Yeah, they're at home. I mean, I hope I like it. I put it as a premium. I think I put Viking in over 1.5 as a premium. Yeah, and I like Roma. What the hell is my other one? Liverpool +1. Yeah, I mean, it's just I never get super confident in parlays because it's they're parlays, but this is the best sport to play them because you can move the numbers around so much. So I'll say yes, I'm super confident, 100%. I'm going to beat you today.
You have any preview packages up right now?
I'm about to put one up right after the show.
Yeah, same here. The first game I had started, so the package went down, but I'll put another one up there. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. We killed it yesterday. Both of us ended up in the plus with like 4 or 5 units almost. So we had a good day. And
yeah, we were both top of the leaderboard. It was so painful to see you like $50 ahead of me. But I was like, good for Goran.
Thank you for taking the pity on me.
No, yeah, we did both have good. Hopefully, we have similar days today. That would be awesome. Yeah. And hopefully, we both hit our parlay, our heads up parlay.
Anyways, we still have our video parlay going on. We just put out our parlays for the rest of the day here, guys. Two nice 3-leggers. There are a bunch of videos up on YouTube you can check out, and that's it. I would say this is the day we close this weekend. It's gonna be a nice winning one, but we will be back again tomorrow, guys, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. So enjoy your Sunday, spend it with your family, do with your friends, whatever you want to do. Let's win some money. And we will see you tomorrow, guys. Enjoy.
See you tomorrow.